We are live. We are live. How's everyone doing? I am doing pretty good. Pretty good. We're just gonna be doing some config stuff as well as hanging out. Trying to fix the live chat here. Bear with me in YouTube. Um, they do make this a kind of a pain in the butt here. All right. I think I got it. Got it working. Like I said, do apologize, but probably going to continue to happen. All right. Awesome. Put that away. Right now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be, well, I want to fix these fonts. That's a big thing. These fonts just, they don't look right to me. So we're going to fix the fonts. We also got Emacs that I want to fix some of those fonts as well. And there's kind of some other things that I kind of want to go over and fix. Let's start fixing some fonts here. JetBrains Mono Nerd Font. Yeah, no, it's alright. Looks alright. And then we'll just do a Ubuntu's font here. Yeah. So I think that's a little bit better. Um, we'll see here. Um, but I'm just missing something. Like something looks a little off in terms of overall like system fonts and stuff. So I do want to investigate that issue. We can look for some Gentoo. Better fonts on Gentoo. Do we even have media fonts installed? Media fonts. So we could get those oxygen fonts, but we don't want that. And we got the fonts meta package. So I think they look great in the only time they look real bad is they look horrible inside of Firefox. Or any program that is not built into like Qtile or something like that. And I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Well, I think it would help if I typed my root password correct. Media fonts, core fonts maybe? That's a reinstall. We already have it. Deselect font config. Deselect font config list maybe. All right, what we have? We don't have unhinted LCD filter. Okay, let's or select font config. Enable. I think it was 16, right? Let's enable 16. Let's see if it makes. Let's see if it even makes a difference. Because we should start seeing. We should see like a difference. Auto hint. All right, let's do enable 3. Let's look this up. Other people have been having this problem too. It looks like I'm just. Yeah, everyone's saying fonts look horrible. Oh my god. Ugh. There's an LCD filter list? Please select LCD filter. I'm gonna read here a little bit. I'm gonna send this one to a different different workspace here. So you guys can kind of see this in full screen. All right, this person, that's old. All right. Someone might have mentioned something. So we're gonna do eSelect font config list, and we want the no bitmap. So eSelect enable 50. That might fix some things. We'll see. I need another program to test this out on. Let's do what can we do here? We do LeafPad. Install LeafPad. Okay, LeafPad is done installing. LeafPad. Yeah, that looks fine. That actually looks really, really good. That looks clean and clear. What fonts is LeafPad using? Just monospace. Okay. That actually looked really, really good. Um, let's make sure that the default font is monospace. Because that actually looked really good. Mono. Can we not get monospace? Just regular monospace going? No. Monospace, here we go. Like, even that's a little ugly. Try Ubuntu font. Oh my god, I can't even read that. Like, that's really bad. That is. That's okay. Um, change that. Default font, we ain't using Source Code Pros or default. No, web. Open Sans maybe? Don't see no difference. What about JetBrains? JetBrains Mono. It's still ugly. I don't understand what's... Try this one. That's a little bit better, but... Yeah, I don't get it. Um... Yeah, it looks really good. Good for that person. Person said 21 hours ago. Went from Debian to Gentoo. I haven't looked back. There you go. There we go. Okay. This person said that they have some crappy font rendering. It looks better than... Well, I guess we fixed some issues. Alright. We'll move on. This is alright. I can read some of this. Either set custom defaults for the common font families or link user share font config, blah blah blah, no bitmap to a lot of people have said this. Or link user share font config, prompt not available, 70 no bitmap. Alright. Let's check it out. We'll do cat etc and then prompt.d. And we're gonna do no bitmap. What about the prompt.available? Okay. There. Let me just read the damn font file. User local share fonts. I got font awesome, all the icons, all icons, weather icons, nerd. And we got all the damn fonts. Costco Pro, blah blah blah, font complete. Medium. Semi-bold. We have that in our terminal. Because it doesn't look like we have it in our terminal. Not like that. It's not even like that. It's semi-bold. That's better. That is much, much better in the terminal. For sure. But we actually might look at... No! Go back. I want... We wanted semi-bold. Semi-bold. And then we want to change this to... Let's go ahead and change this to... Jet Brains Mono Nerd font. Or we can do the Ubuntu Nerd font. Ubuntu Mono Nerd font. Looks alright, but that is small. That's some small fonts. Ugh. Too small for my eyes. What about the Mono Noki Nerd font? See what this looks like. Yeah. I'm sorry. Still don't look as good as Source Code Pro. Looks super good. Alright. That's fixed. Let's check out Emacs. Oh, we can check out Emacs, and then I want to see if I can get shit, key cores working in Qtile. That might be the next thing here. So we got Emacs running. We'll do config Qtile, and then we'll just do readme. And pretty sure there's a, someone has already done, he's had to have already done key chords. So if I can just read his dot files super fast and see what exactly he actually done, maybe we can implement that into our config. We'll do that. Grep key chord, maybe. Just pipe that into less. Okay, so he's got key chords. I don't know how he does it. Lib qtile config imports. Click, drag, group, key chord. Okay. So you can do it. Ah, here we go. Keycord. All right, so it's just keycord. That's the only thing you do. So you have the mod and you have whatever button follows the other button. And this is definitely what I want right here. I want this right here. So click, drag, okay, and we'll make a thing at the end of this that just says keycord. Right? And then at the end of this, I can make another thingy here. We'll do key cord. Okay, and then we'll do source. Again, source, Python. And then it's in source like that, and now everything that we put in here will be our key chords information. And I think the way that it looked like he did it was just do key chord. And then pretty much just like this. So it's mod E or mod whatever, right? Ah, no. Can we paste? Ah, here we go. So key chord mod E. And then he has it. Let's go ahead and pull up a vertical split here. Just to make this a little easier. Vertical split, we'll do documents, dot files, config, util, and we'll just do a readme. I'm gonna look at how he does his key chords. Key bindings. Pretty easy. Because I do like how he does his key chords. Let me make sure I put that in there right. Yep, I did. Ah, no, I didn't. The C has to be capitalized in key chord. That's fun. Because I like his Emacs key chords. And then we can just do key. Oh, okay, and then you just do key like it would be a normal normal key. So he does mod E for Emacs, which makes perfect sense, right? And that's honestly how I would do it too. And then he has like mod ED for Dear Ed. we're only gonna do a couple of these. I don't need a whole lot here, but I do want this one. Ah, can't even type. Come on. And then you gotta have a description. And description is Emacs client. And then we'll put, and then he likes to have it like that. So we ain't gonna do, all of it. Like he has his music, iBuffer, but I do want DRED. So let's do another one. So it's keycord. No, we're already in the keycord thing. So next it's just key. It's just key again. Yeah, key. So it's key, and then pretty sure. Yeah, D. And then lazy.spawn, which we need to fix this too. So lazy.spawn. And this is what I don't know. I don't know how he. I guess you just have to evaluate it. So he does Emacs client -C -A Emacs evaluate dear Ed nil DIRED nil closing. Pretty sure that's it. And a little description. The description is, yeah, dear Ed for, or Emacs dear Ed. Emacs dear Ed. And then we close that off. Okay, and then to finish this is another thing I don't know how to do. We just yeah. I think I'm missing something. Okay, so with key, I am missing some. You don't add that. And at the end, that's when we have our ending right there. All right, we'll try this. We'll try it. Might be right, might not. The opening bracket, mod key EE, Emacs, client minus C minus A, Emacs, description, blah, blah, blah. And then we do key again, key D, lazy.spawn, Emacs, client CA, Emacs, hyphen eval, dear ed, nil. It looks right to me. My question though is what's that belongs, this belongs over here. I think that's what's throwing me off. Alright, let's try it. All I could do is fail. Let's figure out how to restart again. My Shift R. Alright, let's hope it doesn't fail. Unterminated string little. What does that mean? Unterminated string. And look again. Is it because of the way I have it formatted, maybe? This is the only thing I hate about Python, is you have to have this formatting is crazy. One, two, three, four, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. Maybe? Let's tangle it. Restart it again. Unexpected indent. Okay, so my end is not correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try again. Line 138. Well, this is correct. Like, all this is correct. So I know it's not line 138. It's got to be right here. It's bitching about... Oh. And there goes the string. I have no idea what's going on with YouTube. It says this every single time. Yeah, I do apologize about this stream, guys. It keeps telling me that it keeps just giving me errors. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I don't understand what that means. I mean, I'm kind of giving it all I can give it right now. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Alright, I turned it down. Have no idea what's going on with this. Hopefully, this fixes it, but if not, then we'll have to look again. Alright, so the problem that we're having right now is we're getting indentation errors. And I don't know anything about Python. Show 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it should be like right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I like Emacs and everything, but Jesus, it is when you're dealing with a indentation programming language, it is not good. Try it again. Unexpected indent. Hey, what we can do, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get me a real editor. Don't hate. VS Code is pretty pretty good. VS Code 1.75.1 slash R1 AMD 64 etc portage package.accept keywords VS Code. We're going to install VS Code, and I'm just going to look at the configuration file with that, see where my errors are, and then I can go back in Emacs and org mode and sort of fix it. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know anything about these indentation errors. I know what they are, but I don't know what grab Python. I'll just grab all the Python extensions. Python, Python, Python. Select the Python interpreter. We're not doing all that crap. We're just going to let's just go ahead, open. We're gonna go download. No, we're gonna go to config. Show hidden. Config. Util. And it said something about line 1 right here, 138. So I'm guessing if I done this, this is gonna fix. This is gonna fix the errors. What do you mean it was not closed? It was closed right here, bud. Or right here. Alright. We're gonna move it over. All right, line 1. It says line 145, but it's right here. So it says it doesn't know how to. So we have the opening right here. That should be it, right? I don't understand what I'm doing. That's off. Like, it shouldn't be this damn difficult. Unterminated string. It keeps telling me an unterminated string, which means that. Am I not terminating something? Got a description. We've done that right. Lazy.spawn. Eval. Dear Ed. Nil. Description equals Emacs Dear Ed. Maybe? Oh, and we can fix this. We're gonna fix it. I imported keycord. That's right. Okay, all this stuff is saying this couldn't be resolved, but that's fine. Do we need a... Wait a minute, I see something. I think it's right here. This is the issue. Yeah, I don't think I got that written out right. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm getting, let's just get in visual mode. I'm gonna delete that for now. Tangle that. Okay, that works. It was something to do with the deer ed, the way that deer ed is written out. But run it again. So it's key. Gonna remove that. Gonna be D. We're gonna remove. We're just gonna remove those. Actually, we're gonna go up a little bit. That's keys. Actually, it's just key. D. All right, and then lazy dot spawn Emacs client minus C minus A, and we're gonna say Emacs. And then we're gonna say eval for evaluate, and then we're gonna say dear ed nil. Okay, and then we're gonna have that. No, we're not. We're gonna remove that. That's next. Then we're gonna put that right there. And we're gonna close it out like that. And now, description is Emacs client. Let's just say dear ed. Simplicity. That's it. We're gonna write it. Closing parentheses does not match opening parentheses. Oh. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Now let's quit it. Let's test it. E, 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 E. Got a VS Code here. All right. Um, it should work. Mod ed. Mod e. No. I'm gonna get another mod ed. All right. Firefox bin. Utah keyboard. Keybuns. Keyboards. Keyboards. Chords. Keyboards. Keys equal blah blah blah. Chords are added to the key section of the config. Okay, it has no attribute to extend. Okay. I think I understand what's going on. Now let's try to get out of that, and then ED. Something happened. Okay. Yep, I figured it out. So what's not happening though is Dear Ed. Dear Ed is not um loading up here. You can see it wanting to, but it's just not doing it. So maybe if we kill all Emacs, Emacs, and then hyphen Damien. Okay. And get that set up there. And then now let's try to do it. ED. Yeah, I don't understand how come Dear Ed just does not want to pop up. Everything else works though. One thing I can think of is this right here, maybe. Not sure. It looks a little weird to me too, but I'm not sure why that would matter. We can try write it. We can try it. Yeah, I don't understand. All right. So I guess I know what happened. There was a gotta put a space in between that. Yeah, so there has to be a space between the Dear Ed and the nil. Right there. We should not have any problems. Yeah, we don't have any problems now. Okay. That makes me feel pretty good. We got that part of it done. We got some font stuff taken care of. That's always a plus. Um Also, I'm getting some kind of widget crash. Current layout icon. Oh, okay, okay. I'm getting it. I guess I'm getting a system tray icon on one monitor and not the other one, and I'm thinking that's kind of the issue there. That's what I think it is. Um Also, we don't need this one. All right, we don't need this. I think it's because of this monitor list. Matt has a couple. He has three monitors set up. So does most people actually, but I only have a 2 monitor setup. Therefore, I have to edit some of this crap. Okay. And I might have actually messed it up here. Hmm. G. Okay. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I did. I don't want to replace. No, 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 no. Yeah, I can't use none of my keybounds. Oof. Yeah, I screwed that up. It's alright. XQ. What? I know we have XQ. Might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh shit. XQ. Move that. Alright. We're not. Man, Qtile. Can we not restart? Qtile. Back. My pie. We got that installed. My pie. Oh. dev python my mappa. %100% killed Keto. Hey, there we go. Cool. I know there's a way. We're gonna figure it out. Awesome. Python did not find any errors. Alright. So again, we can do FR. Utah readme. So I don't want to screw with this because this is... We don't want to define 3 monitors. We don't have 3 monitors. We only need 2. Well... We'll keep this in there. Just in case we... Like, may need it one of these days. Where we hook up 3. If I reload it again. Okay. So we only defined 2 monitors. It's right here. Secondary widget list. It's... I know I'm gonna screw this up again, but... Nope. I did not. We took away one of the monitors. Alright, cool. So that's good. Now we just have a 2 monitor setup. And I'll just make a comment right here. 2 monitors right now, but good for 3. Right there. But uncomment for 3. Yeah, we don't actually want that to be right there either. This is why we're doing... We'll do it after right here. 3 monitor setup. Uncomment lines. 2 monitor setup. Uncomment lines below. Uncomment all lines below or 3. And then we'll put this right here. We'll put this right here for now. Uncomment for third monitor. Okay. And we can do that. Still get system tray crashes. I think that system tray crashes due to, I think you can only have one system tray on one monitor, and it's picking my my streaming monitor for the system tray. So that'll be something that we just have to go and fix and figure out and look at it. Another thing is the auto start. So config util. Want to do, is it scripts? Yep. So do auto start right here. I don't like dunst and all that. I mean, we can start MPD. I don't think I have MPD started. I do have MPD started. So we can do RC status MPD maybe? Or no, we'll... Okay. Alright. WebBert D doesn't exist? Bullshit. It does exist. No. ls etc init.d. Alright. See, MPD has already started. Pretty sure I have it start at runtime. RC service MPD. RC status maybe. Status MPD. MPD does not exist. I mean, it's obviously right there. Maybe I don't have it. I don't have it starting at runtime. Good. Good, because we can just start it with qtile then. We don't need to start it at actual boot time. See if we have anything else that we kind of need to do here. maybe the starship prompt. Yeah, we can do the starship prompt. Get started. That's fine. When you install it though. Hmm. Yep. And now we can just do evaluate starship ZSH here. And then we'll put this in our ZSH ZSH file right here. Right and quit that. Now, a starship. Yay. You know, we'll just get the same one. Which I like because you can also get the fish shell. We'll get the fish shell next time. Get it working. Because I do want to play with the fish shell a little bit more. But yeah, I think that is... I don't want to read that Git file here on... while I'm streaming. Might have sensitive information. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Matt's wallpapers. He always has some really good wallpapers. Matt Weber, Git Dab. Oh, he updated it too. Sweet. He has some really good ones, but there are some specifically the anime stuff. We should be back. Should be. Yeah, I do not know what's going on with YouTube. I mean, we're only streaming at... This computer can handle more than what I'm throwing at it right now. I don't understand how come. Hmm. Seems like a lot of people have this issue. Lib camera vid can't provide. Here's what we can do to try to fix this. EU says H264 maybe? H264? Fast encoding. Open H264 and then okay. Portage make.conf. We're gonna put it in here. Right here. X264 H265 and then open X264 maybe that's it. Open H264. Open H264. Okay. Open H264. Is that just H264? Yeah, I think it's just H264 and H265. Update the new use at world. Let's see if this fixes some of the codec issues that we were having. Oh yeah, video for Linux, and actually no, you know what? We need that. We're gonna go even further, video for Linux, and then OpenGL. We want OpenGL support. For new. Let's do it. Hit those. What's up, Ben? How you doing, man? Ain't talked to you in a while. I watched DT's last stream. Well, not his last one, but the one prior to that, and I saw where you was saying that you was making a custom Gentoo install with calamaris, and you're just gonna make a GUI install using GNOME and still in Gentoo. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. So am I. I can't get away from it, man. How'd your calamaris thing go? Did the that work out or anything, or was it turn out shit? Or you tried Catalyst, didn't boot the ISO? So what'd you do? Just make like a? Did you make like your setup and then pretty much copy it and then just make an ISO of the of your setup and then try to stick it on a CD or thumb drive or whatever, make it bootable? There has to be something with ZFS too, right? Because ZFS is a big part of the because it has to expand, right? Like the compression of ZFS. I think that would be a fun little project, though. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. In fact, let me go ahead and pull up a browser now, and we'll do Catalyst, and then no, we don't want that. We'll say Catalyst with ISO. Oh, here we go. Gen 2 Catalyst. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna actually have to bookmark that. I'm probably not gonna read it tonight, to be honest. But there's kind of a lot of things to go through, right? Yeah, yeah, no, it's definitely a pain. It doesn't say like what to really do. It says you need to edit the catalyst like configuration, but okay, like after that it's like what do you Yeah, that's weird. Would you so is Catalyst how you actually build the ISO, and then I guess like how was you gonna let it install like the calamaris? Yeah, I'm seeing that. I mean they have a Git. They do have a GitHub. Hey, maybe? This is like a generic type of thing. But we already kind of noticed, right? Because it's I mean we ran through a Calamaris installer like 500 times. But it doesn't tell you how to like use it in terms of making a actual install. Yeah, I'll have to bookmark, bookmark that one too. Other than messing around with Gentoo, what have you been into? Uh oh, okay, okay. You really want to give that a shot, huh? Make an actual install for people? How you how you like a gnome? How's gnome treating you? Or gnome, however you say it. Oh, you like XFCE? I think I got XFCE on this box. Pretty sure I do. XFCE for meta, maybe? Yeah, I got 418 on this. What's up, Matt? Dude. How you been? Thanks for stopping by, man. Did you ever fix your make configuration file yet, Matt? That's the question of the day. That's the big question I want to know. Did you fix it? Ask Ben here how long it takes to install software on Gentoo. Don't take that long. Don't take no 4 hours. Speaking of install anything on Gen 2, how long did it take us, Ben? When I ran you through the install. You're not gonna break red core, man. You're not gonna break it, I promise. Look, you don't have to do it, but I'm gonna show you the file to edit, okay? And this is huge. All right, it's etc portage make make.conf. Less than 2 hours. That's right. From 0 to full build, it took me and Ben less than 2 hours. 1,600 packages? Are you doing a binary version of like your web browser, and you don't use like LibreOffice or anything, do you? I mean, if you're not doing a binary version of like Firefox or whatever, all right, I can kind of see that taking a while. But regardless, this is the file. It's the make configuration file. This is all you do, buddy. Right here. You see how it says make ops? Right here, that's parallel compilations. All you need to do is -J and then whatever number or however many cores you want to give your PC. Oh. So you went from pretty much like every stable version, like every stable package on your system to like a testing branch, right? And I imagine too, you also have a couple of different web browsers. All right, maybe I can see 4 hours. I mean, that's a hell of a long time, man. Like, you have a beefy machine. I've seen your NeoFetch. I personally don't think it should take 4 hours, but it's just me. But regardless, whenever you get the chance, make sure this is enabled. Parallel compilations. Oh, okay, okay. The stable branch. That's the same thing with Gen 2. Like, Gen 2 is kind of weird like that. Like, most of the stuff, like most of the stuff is kind of, you know, it's rolling or whatever. But the rolling part of it, like a lot of the packages are like masked, so you have to unmask it anyway. For instance, like XFCE, you know, if I didn't unmask 4.18, it would have probably installed 4.16, right? Like shit like that. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. 14 other files. Holy crap. Like, yes, no. 14 other files. This is all. Well, at the start, okay, this is all Gen 2 pretty much has. It has the make. You got package.accept keywords. Okay, J8. Okay, that's good. That's good. That means you're using at least 8 cores when you compile software. What's your common flag set at? Is it native? Because this is taking advantage of like your CPU's like architecture. But J8's pretty good. Yeah, that's weird. I've never. That would be weird for me, like to even like get my head around. So does it have? So I'm guessing you have what a licensing file. You probably have like a video card file, an input device file, right? Like you have all this crap right here, but pretty much these are like separate things, right? Like separate files. I'm gonna have to mess around. Basically, one for every line. Yeah, that's so weird. Oh man, I don't know if I could get my head around that. Like the way Gentoo, yeah, the way Gentoo handles everything is pretty much everything. Like every global thing is in one file, as you can see here. Like these are my global use flags, right? These ain't all of them, but these are the ones I have globally set. And then you have accept a license, which I accept every license. You know how you can source files in Python or Bash? It's kind of like that. Okay, like your ZSH RC, right? Like when you can source like your alias file. So that file reads another file, right? Pretty much. Or is it more like a module that you like import? Okay, okay. I'm gonna have to take a look at it though. That's so goofy. Like why? why? Why do all that? It's like include and see. Okay, yeah. So what you have? So does it have like one file, and then does it include every single thing that you need? You know what I'm saying? Or is it like a directory, and here's your directory, and then it has because it has to read like one main file, right? Like the system reads one file, and then that file reads 13 or 14 other files. Yeah, but I'll check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out. But this is pretty much how Gentoo does it. You got your accept license, your video cards, your input devices. Right here is all your CPU like flags set up, and then of course you have your mirrors at the bottom. This is for Grub if you use EFI, which I don't like EFI, but I have it on my system. And then this emerge default ops. This gives you parallel downloads. You're not sure where the files are sourced. You can't find it. I get you. Now, I would assume that it still does the same thing though with the package.use and the package .accept keywords. So like if stuff is masked or if you need unique use flags, you can set those in one file too, right? Those are the same, yeah. Because how I kind of do like my thing is like, okay, like you saw my make configuration file, I got like 10 use flags. But if you were to go to my package.use directory, you can see all of the use flags are separated out by each app. Hmm. But is there a file that you can use for like global? Like, is there a global file? Or is it still per app that you have to set that? All you found is per app. Woof. Good God. That's a lot of extra stuff, man. That is a lot of extra stuff. Now, let me ask you though, like if you don't specify any use flags, and I know it's going to give you some default use flags, does it automatically like put that file in your thing so you don't have to go back and remake it and everything? You know what I'm saying? Like if I said install whatever and then will whatever show up, or is it up to the user? It just does the defaults. Gotcha. And then here's the other thing I was telling you about. This is what I was trying to explain to you on that one video that you did. I think your initial red core video. And I'm pretty sure you figured it out by now. But like if we do like West term, you can see how I had to specify, like this is masked packages. This is what I was trying to explain to you. About how like some packages are masked, and then you would just put the AMD 64 right there and it would unmask it. You can also do another thing, which I don't know if you've realized it or not. But as you can see right here, like I don't have a version like selected or anything. So if West Term was to upgrade, I'm pretty sure I would have to do this again. But if you do like, if you do the equal sign, or here's a better one. All right, so OBS. So what I'm pretty much telling OBS is anything greater than or equal to Media Video OBS Studio 29 R1, just go ahead and add this. That way I don't have to keep coming back to this stupid file and, you know what I'm saying, and writing that out. But that's kind of what I was trying to explain to you the other day about masked keywords. You can also put keywords like you can put other other stuff in like one file. I don't know if Red Core can do that, but in Gen 2 you can do that. The same with package.use. Let me see if I have something good in here. Emacs. Nope. Libert. Maybe OBS? Oh yeah, here we go. It was masked by some other package. So I'm guessing you had to install that package before you can install the package that you really wanted to install, right? You never got sudo to install? Just do as? Oof. Here's another thing I do like about Gen 2 as well, though, is let's say that I have all these damn use flags and everything like that. I can, like, these are all dependencies, right? These are all dependencies for OBS Studio. And instead of making each and every separate file, I can put it all in my OBS Studio file like this, and then I can look and say, oh, okay, like libxcommon needs X, and this is depending, in OBS Studio 29.1 is dependent on that. That's pretty much what it says. I don't even think I have sudo install either. Um, I don't. That is weird though. I wonder if there is like an issue with that in Redcore. I'm gonna have to play around with Redcore a little bit. Just to kind of get a different perspective on like another Gentoo based distro. I've only ran vanilla Gentoo. I don't know anything about like some of the off stuff, like off branches of it. Ben was he's trying to make a Calamari's installer for Gentoo. Gonna make it mainstream. You've had fun, but you're gonna be happy when it's over. You're doing good. I'm enjoying the videos, by the way. They're pretty good. You've yeah. Are you using a did your camera break or something, man? Cuz like the lighting is so much different in the last two videos that you put out than it has been, I think, in your last whatever 100 videos you put out. Oh, okay. Well, I think your webcam looks a little bit better. Like just in terms of quality. Oh, I know what you could probably help me with. So the sys tray up here, the reason it keeps crashing, right, is because you can only have one sys tray on one monitor at once, right? Is that why it's doing that? Because this is your config. The only thing I've done to it is I switched everything over to org mode in Emacs. And I removed some of the screen stuff and I added keycords. Okay. You thought you looked like Willy Wonka? I don't think it was that bad, man. I think your webcam's like brighter though. Yeah, here's what I've done to your config. I have done, like, I haven't removed any of the other stuff, but I did add a readme.org. Dude, Emacs has been pretty good. Sudo. See, maybe it was a package, like maybe the maintainers or something. I don't know. Oh, here's another thing. When you update the system, do you are you doing rsync or is it using? I mean, I don't know if this would apply to you, so to speak. Oh, there's Emacs, but so when I do emerge sync or whatever, normally it would use rsync to grab all that stuff, and I changed everything to use get. I don't know if that would apply to you because you're using Redcore, but that's something else. But yeah, I was going to show you what I've done to your config. So red core uses get, yeah, gets so much faster. In Gen 2, you have to go and specifically like remove some of that stuff and then put in get, and then you have to tell it like the website to get it off of. Because rsync is, it's terrible. Yeah, so here's what I've done to your config. Added keycords, and then today I put in a couple keycords just for like Emacs stuff. And then what else did I do? I removed some of your widgets. I don't use half of the crap that you use. And then I only have a 2 monitor set up right now, so I had to I removed one of your monitors, and then I removed the second one, the declarations and stuff down here. Everything else, though, I'll tell you what, this is a pretty nice config. Key bindings are good too. Easy to remember. You just put, I know you put all those in the XSH KD. Does it have built-in keycords? The XSH program? Okay. I kind of see how you did. So I'm guessing like right here would be like your super G, and then if you hit super G and then L, lowrider would pop up, or super G would be GIMP, right? K would be Kden Love, right? Yeah, I kind of see how you did that. Huh? That ain't bad. And this works with every window manager? Because that's not bad at all, actually. Like I see the point. I do. Um, you just write it once and then kind of forget about it, right? And it works for everything. Okay. Huh. Or I guess you could just put this file in like its own like, you know, like directory or whatever, and then have all the window managers just source it from that directory. It just needs to be auto started. Okay. Let me see. SS SXHKD. Oh, that's a hotkey, Damien. Okay. Oh my god. I know I need Kden Lab installed on this. That would probably take me forever to install. Equals uh I could spell. Caden Love 22.12.2. Anything KDE? Yeah. Do KDE is. That Qt library is ridiculous. Hayden Lab 22.12.2 AMD 64 etc portage package accept keywords Hayden Lab. Oh my god. Dude, yeah. All right. So now we have to cheat. We have to get all these and put these. I messed that up too. I really need to set up sudo. Because I'm having to make sure that my hands are on the right keys. Alright. We need to. So these are use flags. You know what though? We might better do this. Nvim portage package.use. We can do Kden lab right here. Right? And we're just gonna throw all this crap right here. Over here. Now, let's try it again. Need to remember how to do it manually. I think it's the one that says, it's like at the very bottom, it says like it's like something wheel if you're a part of the wheel group, and then all equals all. It's the one with the and of course you want the password. I think you just uncomment that line, right? If you're in the wheel group. Unless you're making your like your user specifically the only one that could do sudo. And then if you're doing that, I think you can pretty much instead of wheel, I think you can just type in your username. Following required use flag constraints are unsatisfied. What's satisfied? Contrib. Qt5. Alright, and then minus OpenGL. Alright? Is that why it's bitching at me? Okay. Contrib, maybe? I've done this before. Do it again. No. No. It said, oh, this is kind of what you was talking about. You installed the Flatpak? Yeah. This is what you was talking about, though. How a package was masked by packages. But if we scroll up, we're actually getting stuff like this too. So, but all we do that, do that, right? Quit. Should be able to do it. $71 packages, dude. Yeah, if it does that again, like I don't know if you scroll to the top, but see, like if I didn't scroll to the top and if I had it like this, you would say, "Oh man, this package is masked by all these packages." But in reality, what it was masked by, these, or it needed these use flags. You're gonna install Qtile? Good choice. I'm liking it. I really like DWM, but patching is kind of a pain in the ass, you know? Like I like all its features and everything, but just God, patching it sucks. You have i3 and DWM? Yeah. Yeah, DWM is kind of a monster. And I'm having this problem right now with the keycord patch where if I don't enter in, like if I mess up and like, so I have the Emacs keycord just kind of like DT does, right? Control E for Emacs. But in DWM, if I screw up and I hit if I hit Super E and Super E again, it'll lock the whole entire thing up, like just completely lock it up. So I don't know if that's, you know. Yeah, with the, well, I eventually got it working with the keycord patch, but I guess with the SXHKD, you don't really need the keycord patch, do you? Because it's kind of built in. That might be a thing to check out too. I might be able to do something like that. What's up, Creepson Productions? How you doing? We're just in here installing some software, bullshitting around. How are you guys? Or how are you? Well, I guess good thing about doing this is that if I ever want to mess with KDE, I'll have almost everything installed. Thanks for the sub, Creepson. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Burt Manager. Let me see. Because I have it installed. Yeah, okay. So I have it working. Have you not had... Can you not get it installed, or can you just not get it configured right? Because I know the configuration... Configuration's kind of weird. Oh, you haven't started? Okay. The configuration is kind of weird, man. There was quite... I screwed up. I screwed my root password up again. Like, just stop typing so damn much. Okay. Libert. Libert. At Libert. I think it was this. No. Or is it Libert D? Yeah. So there's a couple of different things that with this, like, you have to do, like, the Unix socket group, you have to uncomment that. The read and I guess that's read write permissions, you have to uncomment that. Just the read permissions, you have to undo that. And then you have to set a couple of different services to start at. Does it use OpenRC? Is that OpenRC or is that systemd for Red Core? Yeah, OpenRC, man, for the win. I cannot stand systemd. So there's a couple of different ways you can install Gentoo, and I've always used OpenRC. Always been an OpenRC guy. However, the time before this, I was thinking, let's try systemd. Let's do it, right? I couldn't get none of my services to start working, and then the ones that could work, I was having to do, like, go back and, you know, write configuration files for stuff that I needed in there anyway. And I was like, it's not even... No point. In my opinion, it's no point. Yeah, systemd on Gentoo, just, like, it doesn't make sense. On most distributions, like, it kind of makes sense, like Arch and, you know, I think what Fedora and stuff, but well, I wasn't having a stability issue with it. I was having more of a like, it's a pain in the ass issue. You know what I mean? Like, with OpenRC, I know how to start services. You know, like, I just know how to do it. Like, with systemd, I was having to go, you know, look at the manual, and I was having to, like, try and figure out, like, what configuration files systemd needed and everything. It was just a headache, man. So I quit using it. And I told myself I ain't doing it ever again. Shit. Let me... Here's one thing about Qtile that kind of gets me right now. Is I'm still learning the dual monitor, like, setup with it. So every once in a while, because I got OBS on one of my other screens, and every once in a while I'll hit that keybind or whatever, and I'll flip them. What? What is semantic desktop? He uses semantic desktop? Cross KDE support for. Okay. Yeah, Xmonad uses the same as Qtile. Yeah, that's the next thing I need to kind of get set up on here. Problem with Xmonad on here, you can install it with Portage. Like, there's 3 different ways to install Xmonad. You have Portage, but then you have to unmask all the Haskell stuff because all the Haskell stuff is pretty much masked. Well, Kden Lab's done compiling. That didn't take too awfully long. Oh, here's a cool program. I don't know if you know about it, but it's called eUSIS, and you can look up any like use flags on the system. So if I wanted to look up like that's what I was looking up a minute ago. So I could do eUSIS. If I wanted to know what semantic desktop was, I gotta type the damn thing right. But right, yeah. So semantic desktop, cross KDE support for semantic search. So I could easily say, oh, well, I don't really care about that feature, right? And then I use EIX to kind of look up software. eQuery, I don't know if it's the same. I've never used eQuery. I imagine it is, right? It's just you're just queuing up like you're looking up software. I just think EIX is easier to type. And like I don't know if eQuery does this, but like when you do EIX, like whatever software you just installed, it'll tell you the installed version. It'll tell you the time, the date, and it'll tell you what use flags you installed for it. So I don't know if that does it the same way, but that's what I've kind of always used. It's pretty bad. I can't even spell that. EQ UE. Is it not even on my system? Or is it a merge? EIX does seem better. Yeah, the only thing is though is when if you install EIX, you need to do EIX hyphen update the first time around, so it builds like a database of like everything, and you can see it builds a database, and then that's it. Oh yeah, the Gentoo toolkit. I used to have that installed. What? Required to load latte animations. G. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Missing MLT module. Glax animate. Alright. Let's where is Glax animate for Gen 2? That error in Kden Lab is why you installed the Flatpak? Yeah. People on Reddit said it doesn't really do anything, but I don't know. Just grab the source, I'll just compile the damn thing. Um, make director build, make. Alright. QT5? It's something to do with QT. Okay. I'm gonna figure this out. Merge. No. We'll do EIX QT maybe. We got QT core. QT docs, QT creator. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It says I need QT5. I need CMake. I got ZLive. Potrace. What the hell is Potrace? Pottrace. Pottrace. Alright, let's this may be it. Media graphics. Hot trace. Pretty sure I got zlib. Yeah, we got zlib installed. CMake. Got CMake installed. libab. Huh? Huh? I don't know. Just says libAV, don't it? Libab format. AV. libab. What about archive? I know we got archive installed. Good. You know, it might actually too be Qt core. No, no, it's not. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter. It's just the. I think it's just a damn splash screen, but I mean, I do want errors to go away. Qt awesome, Qt console. There's so much Qt stuff, dude. Qt base, maybe. Yeah, Qt is huge. It's ridiculously big. It's masked by package.mask. Okay, unmask it. Is it? 6.4.2. I asked about package.mask and AMD 64 keyword. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, and keep up the good content. I really enjoy watching it. I pretty much watch you and DT every time y'all make a video, so keep it up, man. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll leave you a comment too on your next video if I ever get this to work. QT phase. Peace. QT into. All right, let's look at sets. Essential. Uh, yeah, don't matter. Cool. Hmm. Bug went away, I guess. But that is all for me tonight, fellas. I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by. I want to thank Ben and Matt again for stopping by and bullshitting with me. And then I want to thank you to the new subscriber that we got. And yeah, I hope each and every one of you have a fantastic rest of the night. And I am out of here. All right. Good night, fellas. Peace.